Okay, Brinley, so today for our practice session or our tutoring session together, we have 3 activities that we're going to work on. One of them is a monster spelling test. Another is a fluency activity where we are going to work on words. And then our third activity is also a fluency activity, and it is going to be working on phrases, short phrases. So that's just an overview of what you and I will work on today. So for our first activity for the monster spelling test, I have 10 words that I'm going to have you spell. I will say the word to you. I will use the word in a sentence. I'll repeat the word, and then I want you to spell it out on your sheet of paper. Okay? So can I go ahead and have you write your name on the top of the paper so I know this is your work? Now, before we get started, do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. All right. Number 1. Monster. The boy was eaten by a monster. Monster. Now, after you spell the word out, I would like for you to use that word in a sentence. Not the same sentence that I used, but I would like for you to use it in a sentence of your own.
Okay.
Very nice. Good job. Number 2. And if you would like to leave a space in between each of them, you can. So you could start number 2 right there. Number 2 is united. You live in the United States. United. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, dress. The girl wore a new dress. Dress. Now, if you ever need me to repeat a word and you think I said something else or you just want to hear the word again, please let me know, okay?
Okay.
Number 4, bottom. A big fish lives at the bottom of the lake. Bottom. Okay. Number 5, hiked. We hiked to the top of the mountain. Hiked. Ready for number 6?
Yes.
Okay. Human. Miss Piggy is not a human. Human. Number 7, eagle. An eagle is a powerful bird. Eagle. Number 8, closed. The little girl closed the door. Closed. Number 9, bumped. The car bumped into the bus. Bumped. Okay, last word. Type. Type the letter on the typewriter. Type. Okay, very good. Now, so that I can see which words are your spelling words, can you go through right here and underline each of your spelling words?
Yes.
All right. So monster, united, dress, bottom, hiked, human, eagle, closed, bumped, type. Very good. I like how neat all of your work is. Thank you for taking your time on that. Okay, how do you feel about that activity?
Good.
Did you like those spelling words?
Yes.
Did you feel comfortable with most of them?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. All right, I am going to set that activity aside. Now, our next activity that we have, excuse me just a second, I put the wrong paper over there. The next activity that we have, Brinley, is a fluency activity. And it is words, and it works on reading speed. So it'll be individual words that you read, and I will set a timer for you. And we will use the timer on my phone, and I will set it for 1 minute. And that's how long you get to read the words to me. So here is my timer right here. You won't need a pencil right now. Now, there are 45 words on one page. So you will start at the top, start at the left, read across the page, and then you'll move along to the next line, move along to the next line, and so on. If you get to the bottom of the page and there's still time, or I haven't told you to stop, then you'll flip the page over and move along to the next sheet. These are new words, and the same thing. You'll start at the top left and work your way across, and you will read until the timer goes off. Okay? Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. All right, so my timer is set. Let me get ready and hit start. Go.
Many circle include carefully, scientist, heavy, special, material, busy, number, people, water, government, able, cannot, power, among, object, only, very, after, sentence, before, over, equation, thousands, language, explain, follow, around, another, because, different, common, understand, behind, system, order, picture, again, away, animal, letter, machine, inside. Mother, answer, study, America, every, nothing, ocean, building, proceed, surface, between, below, country, father, never, contain, decide, inches, minutes, because, under, story, along, something.
Okay, I'll go ahead and have you stop. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, you did very well. Let's see. Let me see. 45, 15. And this is the word that you stopped at, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Right here. Okay. All right. Very well. So I am going to give you a chance to take a breather for a second. And then I'm going to set my timer for 1 more minute. And I'm going to give you a chance to do it for a second time, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Can you, before we start that, can you tell me what this word is?
Proceed.
Proceed?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that's what you said. So this word is produce.
Produce.
Produce, yes. And then can you tell me what this word is?
Decided.
Okay. So I think when you said it the first time, you said decide. So at the very end, there's decided. And I'm just taking notes so that I can look back on them later for when I'm evaluating things, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions for me before we do it again?
No.
All right. And just like the first time, you'll start on the first page and work your way through. When you get ready to hit the very end, you'll flip it over and keep going on the second page. And you don't have to pay any attention to the marks that I made on the page. Those are just notes for me. If you make it further than this, just keep going until my timer stops, okay?
Okay.
All right. And you don't have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, you're doing great. I appreciate your hard work. All right. Let's see. Ready? Begin.
Many circle include carefully scientists, heavy, special, material, busy, number, people, water, government, able, cannot, power, among, object, only, very, after, sentence, before, over, equation, thousands, language, explain, follow, around, another, because, different, common, understand, behind, system, order, picture, again, away, animal, letter, machine, inside, mother, answer, study, America, every, nothing, ocean, building, produce, surface, between, below, country, father, never, contain, decided, inches, minute, because, under, story, along, something, example, person, quickly, correct, finally,
All right. Okay, so this was our second stopping point. All right, you got a little bit further that time. Did you feel better about it that time?
yeah.
Do you think it was because you were familiar with the words, or were you just a little bit nervous the first time?
I got familiar to them.
Okay, so this word right here, can you tell me what that word is?
Become,
Here, can you take one more look at that?
became,
Became, okay. So the first time when you read it, you said because. And then when I asked you again, you just said become. But you corrected it, and it's the word became because that's an A, correct?
yes.
Okay. All right. And these two that you missed the first time, you got those correct. So very good. And I'm just making notes for myself. All right. Great job, Brinley. Okay. So let me put these aside. And we have one more activity. Still feeling good about working?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is it's called Fleeting Phases. It's a fluency activity, but it is for you to work on short phrases that might be within a sentence. So I have one that says yes, and I have a card that says no. I am going to set them right here, and we will eventually possibly have 2 piles. Now this pile is a set of cards that have phrases on them. They're all sorts of different phrases. So I will pick one up. If you read it correctly, I will put it on the yes side. Now, if you miss a word or read it incorrectly, I will put it on the no side. This is a timed activity, and it's 1 minute. At the end of 1 minute, we'll look and see how many phrases you got correct, okay? Now, this is an activity that we might do 2 times, just like we did our last activity, okay? So I will set my timer, once again, for 1 minute. And when that timer starts, you get to read the phrase to me, okay?
Okay.
And if it's correct, it goes where?
Yes.
And if it's incorrect or you miss a word, it goes where?
No.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. All right. Ready? Go.
Just minutes away. An important idea. Give me an example. Before you begin, answer the question. A number of people, your mother and father, measure in inches, body of water, cannot understand you, usually order, again and again, really easy, enough money, today begin slowly, able to explain, between the lines, along the river, never say never, among the family, several years ago, remember to include, during center times,
Okay. Wow. Look at these piles. Look how much bigger this pile is than this one. Almost made it through. Okay, let's look at this phrase. Can we read this phrase one more time?
during center times,
Okay. Let's look at this middle word here. What is that word?
certain,
Okay, yes. So looking at it quickly, you read it as center, during center times. However, it says during certain times. Yes, so this word is certain. All right. You did very well. Okay. And I'm just making a note again, just so I can watch progress and monitor how well you do, okay?
Okay.
So okay, let's read that one more time, just for practice.
During certain times.
Okay. Is it because of the font that you're reading that maybe as an N?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to hold it closer for you, or is it?
During certain times.
Okay. All right. So that was our first time. Let's see. I will count those in just a minute to see how many phrases you made it through in 1 minute. Now, we're going to try it one more time. Take a big breath. Relax. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Go.
Before and after, too heavy to carry, many different animals travel across the country. Sometimes you notice, cross the ocean, children study together, nothing was decided, covered the table, early in the morning, go inside the building, over and under, figure out the problem, below the surface, the story's about, correct the paper, it finally happened, a common color, every second counts, something special, almost always, complete the sentence, listen carefully, better late than never, circle the letter.
Whew, we almost ran out of cards. Good job. Okay. All right, so look at this. Those all ended up on the yes pile that time. You didn't read any of those incorrectly, so very good job. All right, so from our very first time of tutoring, do you feel a little bit more comfortable with our work?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that you're becoming a lot more confident and positive, and that you did very well today. So I'm very proud of you. Thank you for working so hard.